If you've been following me for a while, you know that you've seen my post about during the COVID time, we've been playing this board game that we made at home with my great-grandma. Well, she's my husband's great-grandma, Soma, who's 93 years old. And a lot of you have asked because when you were younger, you probably played this game, you just forgot what it's called. We've called this game Maach, M-A-A-C-H, or AMDAVAD, which is A-M-D-A-V-A-D. Right? So when I was growing up in India, in the afternoons, just like in many parts of Europe, people take a nap, long naps, siestas. And while the adults napped, the kids, we came out on our otla in the gam and we played games. We also call this game Kaach Kodi. The reason Kodi is shells, and I'm going to show you in a little bit how it's played, and Kaach Kodi because it's like parcheesi, and instead of the pieces that you get in a box of parcheesi, we used small glass pieces because in the small towns in Gujarat, a lot of women wore their bangles that were made out of glass. And you know, when the bangles broke, we saved those pieces and we used them as our pieces for the game. Now, I'm going to teach you how you make this game and how you play this game. One of the ways you can make this game is, so we just did this on a piece of paper. You could use old cardboard or a plywood. The one that we play at home, it's a big one and we used a big plywood. We took permanent markers, and the reason this game is called AMDAVAD or Maach is because you're going to draw 5 lines horizontally and then 5 lines vertically. So A-M-D-A-V-A-D, like that. Once you draw those lines, then you're going to make your houses. So the middle square on each side is going to have a little X, that's your house for the 4-player, because it's a 4-player game. And then the middle part is the ultimate part where you get to, that's where your ultimate goal is to end up here. The pieces that you need to play this game are, so the reason it's called Kaach Kodi, like I said, is because you need these shells that we normally use to play. And you can find any objects around your house that's 4 of a kind, basically. So as you can tell, I found these giant crystals because I couldn't find anything smaller. So they're like taking over the whole square, right? And then there's these four brown rocks that I found. Okay, so what you need to do is, the way you play this game is each player that has a turn will take the shells and throw them down. So when the shells are facing down, it counts as 8 points. So if all shells are facing down, it's double the points every time the shell is face down. So this will be 8. Tumhara 8 padya, right? I got 8. Every time you get 8, you get to go again. Okay, so since I had 8, I'm going to go again, and now I have 1 because I have 1 shell that was facing up and the rest of the shells that were facing down. So that counts as 1. So then I have to move my piece 8 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 more, 9. Now it would be this person's turn, and they got 8 too. So they go again too. I think it's this table. I think every time I roll, it's giving me 8s, okay? And 1. Now, the point is I come all the way around to the left of my house to go inside this square. But I can only enter this house if I have markut. That means I have removed somebody else's piece. That's the only way I could go in. So if I go back around here, and if I get this guy to go back home, now I can come back and enter my house. So basically, if I get 1 and this person was right in front of me, I get to take him out. And every time you take somebody out, you get to go again. So then I get tomorrow pacho davave. Okay? Right? 8 aiva. So it's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? This person's turn. They got 1. Okay? they can, so we say markut because it means they're killing me. So they can get me. So I have to move. I got another 8. Now I get to enter because I already have markut. Ne jare અહીંયા અંદર, when we get to go in the middle of the house, in Gujarati you say mari kuki sui gayi. So this is the game of Maach or AMDAVAD. This game can go on forever and ever. Did you grow up playing board games? Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.